There comes a moment in life when we all need a wake-up call, a nudge that shakes us out of our slumber, a reminder that time waits for no one. That moment isn't just about hearing the sound of an alarm clock. It's about recognizing the internal alarm within yourself. This alarm doesn't just wake your body, it awakens your purpose. It's the undeniable call to action that says, enough is enough. You've rested, doubted, and delayed long enough. Life is happening now, and it demands your presence, your energy, and your courage. It's time to rise, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's time to dress your mindset in resilience and determination before you step out into the world.
Everyone needs an alarm. You see, the alarm is something that goes off to remind you that it's time. It's time for you to get up. It's time for you to go after. It's time for you to make your presence known. You've rested long enough. You slept long enough. You have taken too long a time out the alarm itself. You see, life is going to pass us by if we sit here idly. You got to get out of bed. You got to get up, and you've got to dress your mindset before you dress your body. You've got to be able to look in the mirror and walk down those truths. You've got to be able to speak to yourself and say, it's time. I've got to evict out every negative thought, every nervous fear. You got to speak to yourself in such a way that you can believe it when no one else believes in you. You got to be able to say to yourself, I know that I am more than I was yesterday.
Do you realize that every day you thought you wasn't going to make it? Do you remember them days where you thought it was absolutely unbearable and you thought you wasn't going to endure that? Do you know that your survival rate for every last one of them bad days is 100%? You survived every hater. You survived all the evictions, you survived the firings, you survived all the trouble you ever been in. Your survival rate is 100%.
You got to learn to let the past go so you can grow. Many people never act on their dreams because they allow their past experiences to determine what their possibilities are. Whatever you've done in the past, that's not a reflection of your possibilities. That's just a reflection of your consciousness. That's just a reflection of your development and your growth. The future is unfolding for you right now. The future is unlimited for you right now. No one knows where you can go. No one knows what you are capable of, what's possible for you.
To be able to say to yourself, I know that I am more than I was yesterday. I know that I am becoming more. I know that I am developing greatness. I know that I've got value. I know that I've got something I can bring to the table. I know that I am made of more than what anybody else can see.
Can you be weak and strong at the same time? Yes. But I say be strong. Train your physical strength and exercise your mental strength by doing the right things, the hard things, the things you know you are supposed to do. Do them and be as strong as you can mentally, physically, and emotionally for yourself, for your team, for your family. Hold the line and be strong.
Before we know it, we become something that we're not. And so many people in this world, they're living a life that's not theirs. And what I mean by that is that they're living the life that someone else gave them. They're living a life that pain gave them. They're living a life that depression gave them. They're living a life that a failed dream gave them. And they end up becoming that. That is not your identity, people. You got to get back to the core of your being. You got to get back to yourself.
But when you decide what's most important to you, your brain goes after. If you don't know exactly what you want, or you let yourself get beyond that to something general, you are not going to achieve it. Clarity is power. The more clear you are about exactly what it is you want, the more your brain knows how to get there. When you walk in your essence, your presence, your impact, walks in that room, you are a threat from the moment you got up to the moment you cross over to the blind. When you come out of the tunnel, when you step into the ring, you have been a threat. You will be a threat. And there is an announcement that has been said over your life long before you realize it, where God said, this is my beloved son, my daughter, my child. And something great is in, but until you realize is how great you are, you can't perform enough.
When it feels scary, to jump in. That is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life.
Instead of saying my sacrifices were rejected. So my hard work, my effort, my everything that I am doing to try and move forward, it's not working. And if you want to go towards hell, you keep saying, well, it's not working. But it's because of everyone else. They're rejecting me. They're not accepting what I've done. Whereas if you say to yourself, oh, it didn't work. Okay, it's my fault. What can I do better? And that's how you start moving in the other direction.
Don't give up. Don't let the world get you down. When it does get you down, get up and write what you want out of your life, and don't stop. And I am saying there ain't no vacation. You get up every day, you look in the mirror, you tell that mirror, I am a bad mother.
You got to speak to yourself with absolute assurance that even if I lose in a ring, if I lose on the field, I have not lost in life. But those that did beat me, oh, they taught me a lesson how not to lose again. And when they see me again, I am coming to where the mindset of aware begins by dressing yourself in that morning when the alarm goes off. Get up. Don't sit there. Don't snooze. Don't waste a moment, because here is competition coming, and you should be ready. When the alarm sounds and that voice deep inside calls out to you, what will you do? Will you rise, or will you let the moment pass you by? This isn't just any call, it's the call of purpose. The call to step into your destiny, to claim the life that has been waiting for you all along. Every second you hesitate, every moment you delay, you are giving your fears and doubts the power to keep you where you are. But today, right now, it's time to reclaim that power. Think about it. You've survived every obstacle life has thrown at you. Every bad day, every setback, every failure that you thought would break you overcame it. You are still here. That's not by chance. That's proof of your resilience. Proof that no matter how tough life gets, you are tougher. Your survival rate is 100%, and that is no small feat. You've proven you can endure. Now it's time to prove that you can thrive. But thriving means more than just going through the motions. It means letting go of the past that has changed you. Stop letting old failures, past pain, and opinions of others define what you can and cannot do. Those things are not who you are. They are simply chapters of a story you've outgrown. Your past does not determine your future. Your future is being written right now with every choice you make, every step you take. It's wide open, limitless, and waiting for you to take charge. You have to start by speaking to yourself in a way that fuels your fire. Look in the mirror and remind yourself, I am more than what I've been through. I am stronger than my struggles. I am capable of more than I can even imagine. Let these words sink into your soul and become the foundation of your actions. You are not just preparing for another day. You are preparing to become the person you are always meant to be. This journey won't be easy. Growth never is. There will be moments when fear creeps in, when the weight of doubt feels unbearable. But let me tell you something. Fear is not a stop sign, it's a green light. When something scares you, it's often the very thing you need to do. Jump, even when it feels terrifying. Leap into the unknown, because the comfort zone will never take you where you need to go. And when you fail, and you will fail, because failure is part of the process, don't let it define you. Failure isn't the end, it's a lesson. It's a stepping stone to success. Learn from it, grow from it, and use it to come back stronger. The champions, the leaders, the legends, they didn't get there by avoiding failure. They got there by refusing to let failure stop them. You've been blessed with gifts, talents, and a purpose that only you can fulfill. Walk into every room like you belong there, because you do. Your presence, your essence, your energy, these are your superpowers. They set you apart. They make you unstoppable, but you have to believe in them. You have to believe in you. Life is not waiting for you. The clock is ticking, and the world is moving forward with or without you. The question is, will you step up? Will you decide that today is the day you stop existing and start living? Will you stop playing small and start owning the greatness that's been inside you all along? The alarm has sounded. It's time to rise. Rise above your fears, your doubts, and your limitations. Rise into the version of yourself you know you can be. Dress your mindset in resilience, determination, and self-belief. The competition is fierce, but so are you. The challenges are daunting, but you are more than capable. This is your moment to claim everything you've been dreaming of. Don't let it slip away. Answer the call, stand tall, walk boldly, and remind the world and yourself that you were made for greatness.